What I'm going to do now, I'm going to do a couple of other ones. I'm going to do a long division, right? So first of all, before I even do a long division, how do you know what the degree of a polynomial is? Now what you need to do here, if you have to find the degree of a polynomial, you look at each term and you look at the exponent. You add all the exponents. So let me try to explain this a little bit better here. Let's say I have 3x squared y squared plus 7x cubed y plus 2z squared y to the 7th power. Okay, so the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to look at the degree of each term. So this one has degree 4. How do I know it has degree 4? Because the exponent on x is 2, the exponent on the y is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. So you add the exponent. So the degree of the first term is 4. Now what's the degree of the second one? Remember, don't worry about the constant term. Its degree is 0. So don't worry about that one. So x to the cube, when you see y, it's y to the 1. So 3 plus 1, again this one has degree 4. Okay, how about this one? We don't worry about the 2. So we have, this is a 2 plus 7 is 9. And now to find the degree of this polynomial, you pick the largest one. So in this case, the largest one is 9. The degree of this polynomial is going to be 9. Okay, very important. If you need to find the degree, and you know how to do that now. Now the other thing that you need to remember, it's good to list this in descending order. So put this in the first, the term with the highest degree first, then the term with the second highest degree, and so on. But if two of them has the same degree, it doesn't matter which one you list first. Okay, so that's important. Now the second thing that I want you to understand here is to be able to divide two polynomials. So if I have a polynomial, how do we do long division? Now let's suppose I have 4x squared minus 5x plus 1 plus 2. I want to divide this by x minus 2. Okay, now you have done long division before. You're going to do the same thing, exactly the same thing. What do you multiply this by to get this? Okay, what do I multiply x by to get 4x squared? Of course it is 4x. Okay, so I'm going to multiply 4x by x. I'm going to get 4x squared, right? So I'm multiplying by 4x. Then I'm going to multiply the second term by 4x. So I'm going to get 8x. Minus 8x. Okay, again, let me repeat this. So you're looking at this first term right here and the leading term here. You're going to say, okay, what do I multiply this x by to get this one? In this case, I have to multiply x by 4x to get 4x squared. And then I go ahead and multiply. Right? We said we have to write the 4x up here. Okay? So then what we do, we're going to subtract them. Subtracting them is the same thing as adding them, but what I'm going to do here, I'm going to change the sign to make the subtraction easier. Remember, if you want a quantity, you subtract another quantity, you can change the sign, right? So let me explain this better. So I have 4x squared minus 2x minus 5x squared plus 2x. What I can do, I can rewrite it by 4x squared minus 2x, change the sign here. So negative plus times a positive gives us a negative. So the 5x squared becomes negative 5x squared, and the 2x is going to be negative 2x. Right? What I'm really doing is changing the sign for everything here. Oh, you can't see that, sorry. Okay? So what I'm doing, changing the sign. So when I change the sign, these two adds up to 0. Minus 5x plus 8x, that gives me 3x, right? 8x minus 5x. Then I'll bring the 2 down. Bring the 2 down here. Just like you would do regular number long division. Okay? So now, what do I multiply x by to get 3x? Now, if I was in class, I would say somebody to answer this. X times 3 is 3x. So I'm going to add 3 here. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And we do the same thing, change the sign. Right? Now, we add these two, it gives me 0. You can't say this, sorry. What happened there? Okay, there you go. Let me go back again. So we're looking at, I had the 3x plus 2. So what do I multiply x by to get 3x? That's a 3. Okay, then I go ahead and multiply 3x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. So I have 3x, negative 6. Then I change the sign. Now I add. This is 0, 8. Okay? Now the question is, what do I multiply 8 by to get x? I can't do that, so I'm done. Okay, so the answer is x squared minus 5x plus 2 divided by x minus 2 is equal to 4x plus 3 with a remainder of 8 over x minus 2. Okay? So I'm going to end it right here so we don't run over.